Recorded Books Incorporated presents an unabridged recording of The Treasure of El Patron by Gary Paulsen. Narrated by Jeff Woodman.
1641. Admiral Bartolomé de Campos of the Spanish galleon El Patron set his jaw and stared grimly at the vast horizon. The wind was beginning to die. He'd seen it like this only a few times before. The air was thick with a muggy yellow haze, and in the distance, high, thin clouds rolled across the sky. It was coming. He could smell it. Why wouldn't that fool Captain Vargas pay attention to him and ready for bad weather? The admiral considered their vessel. El Patron was a top-heavy, leaky ship that seemed to require constant manning of her pumps just to keep her afloat. The ship was overloaded in every way, a fact the admiral had complained about also, but to no avail. Some 495 passengers and more than 140 tons of cargo took up practically every square inch of room. It was the cargo the admiral thought of now. There was, of course, the consignment of gold and silver belonging to the Spanish crown, and there were the Chinese porcelain and silks brought aboard to use for trading purposes in the colonies. But there was also the contraband, large fortunes in gold bars accumulated by colonial traders and smuggled aboard ship by bribing the officers to not declare it on the manifest. In addition, there were the personal items, jewelry and precious gems of great value, that the more important passengers had managed to conceal and bring aboard. The admiral thought of his own personal contraband. He was fond of one item in particular, a gold dagger with 3 perfect emeralds in the hilt, given to him in the colonies by a very special lady. The wind suddenly picked up. Whitecaps appeared on the surface of the ocean, and rain began pelting the deck. The admiral raced to speak to the pilot. The galleon was already being tossed about like a child's toy. From somewhere forward, timbers snapped. To lighten the ship, the frantic crew began tossing the deck cargo overboard, along with 5 of the ship's bronze cannons. In the first hour of the hurricane, the mainmast was cut in 2. As it fell into the ocean, it took with it immense portions of rigging. El Patron was crippled, and water was coming in faster than the crew could pump it out. The struggle lasted 3 days. Miraculously, El Patron stayed afloat. Some of the crew and passengers had been lost, but those remaining had...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?